Hey there, it's Mr. Tush, and we are going to talk about broadcast roleplay. Now, right here is an example of what we're going to be writing. So under broadcast roleplay, what you have here is you have a kitty and a crab, and they're at the beach and going to tell you about the summer, and then the scene switches over to playing lots of ball, and there's an opponent, and then they went on a date, and went to the movies, blah, 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 and I'm going to stop it there because you get the general idea. There's a couple of scenes in a small plot. Now, what they did was they used this script. And the script is included in your assignment. So when you look in your assignment, you'll see this script. And it's called 4.5 Broadcast Screenplay Script. And you are going to use broadcast messages to make this happen. Now, how does that happen? Broadcast messages allow one sprite to send a message to the entire project, and everyone else in the project can be told to listen to that direction. So, what does that mean? That means, let's take a look at Kitty here, right? And I'm going to put in a second sprite to show you that they can listen to multiple directions. And we're going to have Eamon here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the sprite Kitty tell Eamon, please do a flip for me. So what's going to happen is first I will choreograph the flip. And I will say that we're going to have... right here, we're going to have a flip, and so we turn 15 degrees, and I'm going to put in a repeat, and I'm going to change this to 36 degrees, so hopefully that should do it. So there we go, and that's how that works. And then I'm going to have, over here, I'm going to have the kitty, when this sprite clicked, I'm going to have her, the kitty, say, hi, Eamon. Please do a flip for us. All right, and he's going to say that. And then I'm going to broadcast this message and use this thing called broadcast flip. I'm going to go to broadcast. It's right here. And I have the option to change it to new message. I'm going to change it to flip, okay? So I'm just going to call the message flip. So the kitty's going to say, when this sprite goes, hey, man, please do a flip for us, and then broadcast the message flip. Over here, I'm going to use this block here that says when I receive, and you'll see that flip's already chosen because I've already put it in there. When I receive flip, turn 36 degrees 10 times. And so what'll happen is, you'll notice I'm going to go over here, I'm going to click the kitty. I'm not going to touch Eamon. Click, hi Eamon, please do a flip for us. Flip. As a matter of fact, I can then have him wait 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And I can go in and say, hey, that was great. Can you do a back flip 2? And I'm going to say that for 2 seconds. And then, of course, I'm going to grab the broadcast message. Not flip. I'm going to put in a new message called backflip. And so Eamon's going to get when I receive backflip. I'm going to actually duplicate these. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to not duplicate these. I'm going to put in a repeat 10. And I'm going to go to motion. I'm going to turn the other direction 36 degrees. Because 36 times 10 is 360. So a flip looks like that. A backflip looks like that. Now what's going to happen is we're going to go over here, and when this sprite is clicked, activates that. Hi, Eamon, please do a flip for us. And then, hey, that was great. Can you do a backflip too? And that's what happens. So you can have them do a flip and a backflip. They can direct other things. The other thing that's kind of neat is that you could also have the kitty or any other sprite direct things like backdrops. So if I wanted to change my backdrops, I'm going to choose a backdrop and I'll click Malibu Beach. And what's going to happen is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say, okay, when the green flag is clicked, that's over here, silly. When the green flag is clicked, we're going to go to backdrop 1, all right? But I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to when I receive, silly, there we go. I'm going to put in a new message called beach. And yes, I can actually name it here. I can go to here and I can say switch backdrop to Beach Malibu. And then I'm going to go back to the sprite. I'm going to say broadcast backflip. And then I'm going to have, wait just one more second because it doesn't take more than a second to do the backflip. I'm going to actually change this to 1, 2 because it's a little long. But anyway, and then I'm going to go to broadcast. And I'm going to change it to beach. And I probably should have us say something. You're amazing. Hey, let's go to the beach. And in a broadcast beach, I'm going to actually have this wait a quick second. And 2 seconds. And change because I'm going to have Eamon say, because Eamon hasn't said a word yet. And I'm going to have, when Eamon receives beach, he'll say, sure, that sounds great! Exclamation point. So we'll run this, and now I'll green flag it, starts here. Nothing's happening because I haven't clicked. I'm going to click the kitty. Hey, Eamon, please do a flip for us. Boom. Hey, that was great. Can you do a backflip too? And he can do a backflip. You're amazing. Hey, let's go to the beach. Sure, that sounds great. And then off it goes. I could also do things like switch his costume, etc., etc. You get the general idea. Sprites can control the stage. Sprites can control the changes of scenes. I could also have Eamon do broadcast messages. I could have Eamon come in here and, sure, that sounds great. He says that for 2 seconds. And then he can then switch costumes because he's got, well, he doesn't actually have another costume, so I don't know what else to switch him to. But if I were him, I'd switch his costume or something like that just to change the fact that he's all stretched out like that. I can do anything I want. Now, what are you going to use? You're going to use broadcast roleplay right here. That's what you're going to do. And you're going to start with the cat and the crab on the stage. And the cat and the crab are at the beach. And they broadcast this information, say. Then they broadcast basketball court. So when I receive basketball scene, I played lots of ball, and the crab's going to disappear, and the opponent's going to show up. And then after you switch to basketball court, you're going to go to the movie scene. Now, a lot of people did find that rather restricting. So you're going to see that some people did some variations on it. Hello, you notice that the crab is there and not really in the scene. I spent some time at the beach. And then the crab comes in and they run away. And then they staged a full-blown basketball game going down, and the kitty opponent steals. And up they go. And then they went on a date with the same kitty. So I don't know if you play basketball with your dates a lot. And then they have this very strange dialogue about Antonio Banderas and Puss in Boots. And then they go completely off the rails and go to a baseball game. And all of that's part of what goes on. So understand that you can write all kinds of variations into your script and have a little fun with it. I hope that helps. Thanks.